Hey guys, GamerJlee here, and welcome back to another video. And this is going to be a very short and sweet one because yesterday we got some news coming from Jerry Hook, the head of design at 343 Industries. This is some news that a lot of people in the Halo community have been waiting to hear about and have been basically, like I said in my previous video, go and check it out in the top right corner, have been fighting for months and talking about and discussing and posting video about over and over again. And that's the Halo Infinite store, because starting next week, we are going to start seeing some changes to the bundles and pricing in the Halo Infinite store. And this is what Jerry had to say over on a Twitter thread he posted just yesterday. We've been monitoring the discussions on the shop, bundles, and pricing closely ever since launch. Using data and community feedback, we are going to begin rolling out changes to how we package and price items in Halo Infinite. And it all starts next week. Starting Tuesday, the shop experience will vary week to week. We are focused on reducing pricing across the board, providing stronger values in our bundles, and starting to put individual items outside of bundles and more. We will be trying new things throughout the rest of the season so that way we can continue to learn and improve in the future. Please keep the feedback coming during this process, and I hope to see you all next week for the Cyber Showdown event. So that's some relatively good news, and I have to give credit where credit is due to the Halo community. A lot of you guys spoke up, used criticism and feedback, and now we're starting to see change. It did take a little while, but it is coming relatively faster than what most other game developers would do. And I have to say, give the community a round of applause. Can we get some like clapping and cheering sound effects? Can we get that for the Halo community? That's great, guys. Please keep up the good work, because this is a win for the community. This is a win for consumers. This is a win for people that felt like the business practices that 343 and Microsoft were doing were extremely unfair. And I'm very happy that we're starting to see change in this aspect. So I'm going to try it your way. You guys helped make this happen, so I'm going to try and be a addition to helping and giving feedback, and I'm going to ask my audience to do the same. Guys, when this change comes out, when they start changing prices, bundles, and so on, please leave feedback on Twitter. Tag Jerry Hook in it, tag Halo in it, tag whoever you need to in it, and make it clear what you like and dislike. I'm not saying go full throttle, Reddit anger mode on it. I'm saying be clear in your feedback. Do not make this something that starts off with, this is a bullshit bundle or this is bullshit pricing. What's going to happen is they're going to see that and not take you seriously. And I'm going to try my hardest to basically try and lead this in a good way and start getting feedback to the people that need it. I understand being blunt. I understand being brutally honest. And when anger is needed, it's needed. But this is not when it's needed. When it's needed is if we put in all this feedback and then nothing happens. Nothing changes. This is the point where we need to be going in and giving both positive and negative feedback in clear ways and basically trying our best to make change happen. So just for example purposes, I made this tweet a few minutes ago just to give you guys an idea of what I think would be a good layout for giving feedback towards the store when they make these changes starting next Tuesday. Positives: I think Bundle X is priced well and does an excellent job at price to value for players. Negatives: I think Bundle Y is way too overpriced, and I don't think this blank is worth the price. I would like to see this either unbundled or price improved. Again, I'm not being super aggressive. I'm not putting in a bunch of slurs or angry, wording. I'm basically giving them positive and negative feedback. They're trying to actually make a change, and I'm going to give them this opportunity to do so. I'm trying to be a part of the solution and not a part of the problem. If they're going to start making this change this quickly, I'm going to try and jump on and give as much feedback as I possibly can, whether that is through tweets, showing the store and saying what I like and dislike and what I think is overpriced and underpriced and so on and so forth. I want to be a part of that change to help the Halo community, help Halo Infinite be a good game. And if they hear this feedback and they're willing to make this much improvement towards the store, what's to say that they aren't willing to listen to the feedback about the lack of content in the game? What's to say that they aren't willing to listen to the feedback on the lack of maps and modes and features that need to be added quickly to make the game bring value to players and bring more players into the game? And I think that this might be a good discussion. I know that some people are going to be looking at this video saying, gamer, you've gone soft. Gamer, you're not fighting, the good fight. No, I think I am. If 343 is willing to put out a statement saying we are going to start changing things starting next week, not next month, then I'm going to try and help out and be a part of the good discussion and get that change done in the right way. Is it always going to be perfect? No. And when it's not perfect, I'm going to say my opinion on it and I'm going to basically get it across to them, but I'm going to be a part of the solution. I'm not going to get angry. I'm not going to flip out. I'm going to try and point out what I like and dislike, because there are things, like I've said, that I've liked in the store and things that I don't like in the store, and people are going to have their opinions. But if all they see is a bunch of people saying this is a fucking piece of shit bundle, why does this look like absolute shit, I'm not paying $10 for this fucking crap, they're gonna ignore you. And trust me, I'm the person that's been advocating for being blunt and brutally honest, but sometimes you gotta have a different approach. It's like if you put out a YouTube comment and all it is basically tearing someone down before you actually get to the positive feedback or the feedback that you think is necessary for them to improve upon their work or channel. It falls on deaf ears and they won't take you serious. And this is the point where we really need to be taken serious to see change in Halo Infinite. But that's the good news. Basically, Halo Infinite is getting an update to its store that people have wanted for quite some time. It's been 2 months, and that's 2 months too many. And now that we're actually starting to see change, we need to give the feedback that's going to make a positive change for this game in the future. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on it. If you dislike it, go ahead and leave a dislike on it. If you guys have any opinions on what I had to say today, go ahead and let me know down in the comment section down below. And hey, if you want to see some good videos, you can check out my video from the other day where I talked about the idea of a toggle coming to Halo Infinite. Is it a good idea? Is it a bad idea? Click the video and find out. Also, there's a mystery video. I don't know what it is, only you know, but hey, click it, find out what's going on. But until next time, GamerJlee signing out.